The overall theme of EDF 2015 is exploiting data integration. Where do you see the greatest potential for business cases and societal impact regarding innovation in this area?
Oh, there are some fantastic examples of innovation that build on using different types of data sets from different sources across Europe. And I could give you a couple of examples from the Open Data Incubator project that I'm involved in. We have one company in the incubator called Thinkful. They are offering access to the Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is built together as a network of sensors that come from different sources by different publishers, and this company that we are incubating is offering a uniform way to search and have access to this data. Perhaps slightly different example is an Austrian company called Bike Citizens, again one of our companies in Odine. They are offering a mobile app for cyclists all over Europe, so they're represented in 200 European cities. And when you download their app, you get access to much richer data on cyclist routes. To be able to do that, they integrate data from various sources. So they look at maps in the public domain, they look at information about cycling routes, they look at transportation data from Public Transportation Authority, and at user-generated content. So I think the two, this building services on top of data from different sources that they integrate and process, like for Bike Citizens, but also this other model where you offer a way to access the whole wide web of sensor networks, the Internet of Things, are two complementary examples that show how much commercial and added value potential there is there in Europe for this scenario.
So this year is the 4th edition of the European Data Forum. So what do you like about the forum, and what importance does it have for the European data economy?
The European Data Forum is very, very important. It's critical for an emerging area, I would say, in Europe. So we all speak about how important this digital single market idea is, and how important it is that we bring different stakeholders together to form a vibrant economy. And an event like this, I think, is one of the most important instruments. And I've been involved in its organization from very beginning. And I think now, after 4 years, we've come a long way, and we should be very proud and acknowledge what the organizers have achieved this year, bringing together 800, I think, or 900 participants from all over Europe.
So big data and smart data are the two main trends right now. So what are the biggest challenges facing these trends in Europe, and in what areas is Europe already a leader?
I think there are several very strong centers of excellence in research and technology development and innovation all over Europe, both in big data and smart data. Perhaps what is missing is a more holistic innovation approach that takes into account what strengths we have across the different countries, but also sees Europe and the European economy as part of a global picture. So if anything, everything that is happening in the economy and society nowadays teaches us that we live in a global world. So I think reaching out, being more open to the rest of the world rather than trying to look at policies that just focus on Europe will be very important. In addition to that, perhaps more specifically, I was, again, from my experience in the Open Data Incubator project, I think an instrument like this can be very, very powerful. And especially for Odine and open data, I think the timing is ideal. And I was very happy to see that the European Commission and Horizon 2020 have recognized the potential of these kind of instruments. And we see various calls for innovation, for SMEs, for other types of industry in the data economy. I think perhaps what is missing is something a bit broader. For instance, an innovation lab or something of the sort that targets students, not particularly companies, or that tries to build bridges between different countries. So there are different types of design parameters you could experiment with. I think all of them would make the data economy richer.